Hey, what is going on, my divinely guided pathway people? Okay, I'm just laughing because I forgot like how I normally start my videos off. Today's been so weird. All right, so I have a channel message. I am going to balance out my energy so that way I can get the messages clear and that way they can be direct for whomever I am connecting with. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and balance out my energy so that way I can rid the energy from the last channel message. All right, so I see somebody's running a relay track. All right, they've been training for this. This is a big deal. I'm seeing the Olympic rings. Centennial Park. I'm seeing this is in Atlanta, Centennial Park. This, I don't know, this means something to somebody. Whoever I'm connecting with energetically, this means something to you. So you're training for something, you've been practicing, you've been preparing for it. Why are you crying? Oh my gosh, you feel so, you're hurt. What happened? So you've been training for this race. I'm seeing in a race you grab the back of your leg, or I've seen a video like this before where somebody was running. They grabbed the back of their leg, they tore something, one of the muscles in their leg tore, and I remember the father coming from the stands because the person who was running just broke down and they just cried. They were just distraught because they had practiced for so long. And when the opportunity arose, this athlete was running so hard and so fast that he tore a muscle as he was running. And I remember him looking at the finish line and seeing everybody else at the finish line, and he wasn't anywhere close. And his dad came, and his dad helped him to get across the finish line, even though the race had been over. And I remember his dad hugging him, and they just cried together as they got through the finish line. And then this person is like, everybody was clapping, and they were like, it was a moment. Even though he didn't win the race, it was a defining moment in life. It was beautiful. The Most High, why so this is the situation that somebody's encountering. You practiced for something, you prepared for something, and when you received the opportunity to actually pursue it, something went terribly wrong, and you just saw everybody zoom right past you, and the finish line looked so far away. And in order for you to get to the finish line, you had to endure pain and discomfort and sadness and grief and disappointment. And as you were going towards this finish line, before you went towards it, you just looked at it and you tried to run, but it hurt and you fell back down to the ground. So you tried again, and it was so much pain that you couldn't do it, and you fell, you hit the ground. And then from nowhere, help came out of nowhere. And the whole time you probably thought you were training. The whole time you thought you were training to win the race, but you were actually training to endure the pain of getting to the finish line no matter what. Like, what you are going through was meant to be a lesson for the people that are watching you. I'm seeing the hangman. You got to change your perspective on this. It was never about you winning the race. It's about you pushing through the hurt, the pain, the trauma, the disappointment, and you just allowing yourself to understand that as everything unfolds, that your idea of accomplishment was not the idea that the creator of all things, that the Most High, that God, that the universe had for you. You were put in this race to teach people a life lesson, not just one short-lived celebratory moment where your name will be in the books for winning a race amongst all the other people who won the race. Your name will be in the books because they saw you endure past the pain. You're gonna have to get to the point to where you're trusting that the Most High, the creator of all things, God, the universe, you have to understand that the plan that they have may not be something that you fully understand, and you just have to go with it. You may have thought that the people watching you only came to see who would win, and maybe they did. But not only did they learn a lesson, you learned a lesson as well. And you learned that pain doesn't have to stop you. It can define how strong you are. And you're stronger than you thought. So it wasn't about you winning. It's not about you proving yourself to anybody. It's not even really about the competition. Because when you started the race, you tried so hard, you pushed your body beyond its limits, and you were divinely guided to do that, because the tear in the muscle had to happen. Because had it not happened, people would have never seen that you have to push past the pain. And sometimes your idea, your vision of what is supposed to happen may not have anything to do with what the Most High has envisioned for you. Whatever you endured, whatever you went through, it was about humanity. It's bigger than you. And even though you endured the pain, the claps and the acknowledgement and the applause and everything that you got was about your heart and your determination. It wasn't about a competition, which means that your win was more valid than what you've ever could have imagined. You're being told to keep going. And Christ, the Most High, the universe, they are backing you. You are not in this by yourself. You have support. And you're going to have people come to you out of nowhere. You won't even know who these people are, but you're getting help. I'm seeing it. Don't be afraid to receive the help. You'll know that this is what you're supposed to do. The Most High is saying, let go of your own perception, your own perspective. Move forward and trust that this is bigger than you. You have support. You got this. I wish you love and light. Continue on your journey. Don't give up. All right. Bye.